Գնացինք, քինացինք, օրը թազա պակիտոներ են եկել։ Մի պակ։ Մարտին կասերես։ Մրդոնա։ Արի գիժ-գիժին չեմ դզը սենց խաղամ, հա։ Արա ջան, միշս, դզեց, ես ինչ ասում։ Բանուր սիթի, արա ինչ բանուր սիթինգ։ Աբրիս կյանք։ Սոտենան կձգենք մտնենք առաջի դիվիզիոնի։ Օրես ուժը այսքան հավքել են, ես ինչքան են խաղցը։ Խորամ, շահր, իրան, պարսի կարա։ Ապēc չի ձգի ես, արգով էսի է հմի լավ տակտիկը, լկային տնենք տոպերը ոնց են խաղում, ոբշես, տեսը ոնց է խաղում։ Այ իմ դզածով է խաղում։ Չէ, ընգերս հլը մի քիչ թոց տեյով աճի, կան եմ ընգեր, ամեն տեղով է անելու եմ։ Հոլ պլեր, պոլիֆի սվինգերներ, վրոդի։ Ավատ չեմ դզը ոբշի հոլ պլեր այս մեկը։ Գնացինք, հլը տենանք ինչ կլնի այսօր մեզ հետ։ Աբրիս, միշս։ Մի քիչ շատանա, ախպերս մի 1000 լնի, մի քիչ ես էլ որակի վրա աշխատեմ սթրիմերիս բան, հլելի բաներ կա էլի, որ պետի դզվի։ Ու կարելի է, հա, տենց մի հատ խոդի տալ, հարմար։ Արա կոլլարը ֆուլի տակա։ Թոմնա երկրորդ տայմ։
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a doubt, it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A
Oh,
sporting
gymnastics.
event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is
Çakallara
tribal,
gymnastiği.
and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
Ara hasne ne
Ready, we're underway here.
Orası Türkiye'yle bağlı.
Rummenigge, Pedri. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And now the breakaway. And it's Nedved.
Of. Of.
Super ball.
Laf basıra etmiş be.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it.
Climbs
Ya
up big!
oğlum adamın kaçı be.
Oh, not the best of headers.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Short changes him with that pass. Gently done. Nedved. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bak ona
Quality
bak
deserved
ya
it though when
Galison
they really
Tarlaç.
needed it.
Hatta çıkıdı yani.
Shot could be on.
At amına ne bunlar
Pedri.
ya.
Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? Rummenigge. Now then, the ball's come loose. Neymar. Quality ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's a good ball played into
Orange
space.
laf bozgun atmış demel deret.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
No goals as yet. Now it's Pedri, and he's picked out the run. He could be in here. Hits one!
Şahsı
Goal!
falan.
Besiktas! Besiktas
Hatırlık
take
ben
the lead!
kanaların fiyat.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Besiktas have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, nice touch.
Bravo.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. He's had a hit!
Uf, massive.
That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner.
Decent hit! It's a loose
Orada
ball.
bir çıkartalım.
That's going to go a long way. Back into the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Rummenigge is flagged offside. He's ended up in no man's land. Oh, good-looking ball. Rummenigge chasing after it. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That is decidedly lacking.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Привет, Arjan, привет.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Չեմ ջագում ինչ տակտիկայով խաղամ, ախպեր շատ տարբերացել։ Ինչ անում։
And here's the chance to counter.
Ինչ կառաջարկես, ախպեր։
Played right into his path.
Pedri.
Ահա։
Can he finish?
Ուտով էր այդ
Cleared
ֆանտաստիկը։
without complication. Roberto. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge has it in a wide position. Might be Pedri!
Ճիշտ էր, էսի պետք է ուտեի արա, էսի հապվայի ծանցը։
Pedri at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural
Ախպեր
ability
ընձի
to be in the right place
օպշով բանը,
at the right
եթե
time. We've just
գցում
seen
է
the perfect
կոմպով
example.
խաղցողների հետ, կայֆոտ է, կայֆոտ չի, վատ է, իսկ որ խոսի կռոս է գրում, դրանց հետ լավ է,
Two sides have
ես
made this a
ինձ
pretty decent game so far.
Harmar
Both have
ettim ha.
contributed on the score
But-
sheet. There is a balance wherever
Please
you
be
look.
reminded that drinking is only
It
allowed
is
in the
quite
areas
a
shown
game,
in this map.
breathless
Thank you very much
and
for your
laced with
cooperation.
excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a
I'm a
fragile
Turkish
lead that
surfer
could
up with
quite
these
easily
dinners.
change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself.
Կցրինք,
Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he can clear it away.
Might want to be careful there.
It's Bebeto.
հելս տե։
Outsmarting him this time.
Bebeto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Չէ, դի չեմ դրա ընկեր, հեսա կփոխեմ, ես չգիտեի, որ ստա պետք է դի,
Hullet gets across and deals with it.
իմանենց է դրած, որ մի չավերջ էտ հար, ու դե բրներ,
Back in possession and ready to go again. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rummenigge. Great ball if he can get there. Face to face with the kick. Now the finish! Oh, that was a Brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Դու են մետայով ես խաղում հին 3 հարցակրողով։
Pedri moves short. Now it's Pedri. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Ահ,
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
որոնով ես դրան տալու։
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Ես էլ երեք տենց խաղում մի քանի հատ կրվա, բայց այդ մեջներից պրիատնին է։
Rummenigge. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter,
Okay,
have to...
now.
Torres! He's there to retrieve it.
Sure.
Pirlo. Gullit. Rummenigge. There's the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Հասկացա։ Thank you, thank you. Let's go looking conchunk.
Substitution on the field. Number
Besiktas
77.
have their second corner now.
Bebeto. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Yankola. Substitutions
What's
taking
some
place.
thing that more to die
And now they can spring out of defence. Nedved. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out
And
into nothing.
28.
Pedri.
Hello.
Real
Vision,
chance.
you're a switcher on
It's
the
in. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Besiktas clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the lead now is 2. Pedri! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just
Ah,
great
it's a
good
double
enforcement.
kill.
Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Pinches it off him. 75 minutes played. Drogba finds himself offside.
Ջորքի նարայսինչ վատա։
Substitution on the field. Number
We have got
18.
changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 9, Van Basten. Substitution.
Oh, this is a... It's Nedved! It's off target and by quite a way.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Rijkaard. Pirlo. Passes short and sharp. Nedved.
Ağrılar olursa
Nedved
vazgeçin
gets flagged
bulursa.
offside.
Chelsea schon հավատում sense. Top of God.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice bit of trickery. That's good running with the ball. It's a good foot in there.
Շիբան չի աշխատում,
Cafu
հա։
did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been won straight back. Fiddles it through. And it's Rijkaard. And he's in on goal.
Պոլի։
Smashing header. Sticks it away. Late drama. Late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Great header. Made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and
Oh
Hold
no,
on.
what has happened here? Conte.
There will be 5 minutes
It'll be a
added
throw-in.
time.
Nasıl şans ne?
And he's being shifted off it.
Allah
Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Oh, good looking ball.
Ara. Darling.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left
That's
behind
shot love.
is filled.
That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. The
Ama
player's body
golün
language
çok
here
farklı.
is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Substitution on the field.
I
Number
think we've
10.
got just about enough time for this free kick.
Number 3. Puyol. Number 13.
Bok
He
ara.
was alert to
Coming on
it.
the field.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Afsos
Well,
sana
that turned out to be
afsos.
quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Your final
Volunteers
thoughts,
to
Jim?
each block.
Well, the surprise
Please
for me
report to
was
the
seeing a
staff room
team look so
immediately.
feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area.
Շատ afsos ara. Իշքանամ կգում 6-ը դուժը կրվել ենք։ Ես իմ հով էր։ Եկար գևս ինչ կա։ լավ բան չկա կրվանք ընկերն առանց ոչինչ ալի յոլա ընկեր քրքաշեթում ենք վերև առյուծները դե անպակասա առյուծնի ծղցրին արա մորցա ռադիուսս դզեի ոչինչ դե օրեսին սաստով ունի ես գիժը Abris Ay գնահատեց Ինչ ասեմ իմ աղջիկ
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Platini.
And
he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pirlo standing over it.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Neymar! So easily have been different.
Neymar certainly could and should have made more of that.
Pirlo. Oh, perfectly measured that. You can run onto that. Neymar! Goal! Runs!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's been won straight back. Neymar proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Vieira.
Aftar.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
Rummenigge.
Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to belt it away. Platini. Van Basten. Platini. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's it's Van Basten.
Oef, voor een slagtop.
And he comes up trumps again.
Van Basten clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
So, third corner of the game. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Crosses it into the area. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Out of play for a goal kick. Lobbed in behind. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Van Basten. And here's Pirlo. And that's been intercepted. Chooses to go. And he's had a hit. Decent enough try.
Platini really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's Pirlo. Played out to the left flank. Rijkaard.
Allah besin çamanım. Bir de şinumun gülfün.
And it's lofted through here.
Oh,
he's really drilled it. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's on his way. Hits one. And the ball's come loose here. Played back. And it's Pirlo.
Hasarak boş şan karım.
Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. It's Luis Suarez. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Keeper honest. And it's Messi. Cannavaro gets... And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Ala հազիվ են հինավնաբներնիով կարող ենք խաղենք, բրնեն հոխին եղանք հայտարակ։
whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back.
Van Basten! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think...
Нову.
And somehow it stayed out. Laws look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
That's really well manoeuvred. Yeah. Has a look and place it forward. Pull it. Rummenigge. Laws appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Thuram makes the interception. Yeah.
Look, it's a run defence.
And Hollins! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Wriggles his way through. Oh, he's burst through.
Izur.
There's the clearance. And the volley.
Ola կողքեր գոլերի
Oh,
գնաց էլի
denied
դուք։
brilliantly.
Pirlo is offering a right
Ինքնա
smile.
գոլ աներ։
So their fourth corner of the game.
Իմը կրելու է։
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Մեջքից
Yeah, that does
խփում
look a
է։
foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Ո չի աշխատում ակնարկը։
Now it's Hollins. He's played it
Լստը։
through.
Ես
The ball's gone astray.
Արես ոնց է սենց ըլլու, ոնց է գնդակը
They can break
հայտնվում
here.
գանը։
That's a lovely, neat pass. Platini. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. That is good alertness. Platini. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pirlo. Passing nice and neat. Chance!
Օր
That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at
արի
it.
սանձ
Yeah,
է։
it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Արլավ։ Օլիկ ֆազ։
Changement pour Lens. Le numéro 8.
Both sides then taking
Le
this
numéro
chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 2.
Պատակցիկով ախավ։
Fabio Cannavaro. À leur place, le numéro 18. Le numéro 7. Filippo Inzaghi.
Platini.
Le numéro 14.
That's right.
Changement.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Excellent görüyorum.
Messi, he's great hit! And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, if they're looking to win this, they're certainly going about things the right way.
Onun voltu mu geçti onu?
Van Basten has got himself a free kick.
Changement en cours.
So there's going to be another change here. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Messi. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Looking for the run. Can he get it through? Plenty to aim at here. In with a header! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Changement pour Lens. Le numéro 22.
We have got changes here from both
Le
sides, in
numéro
fact.
19. Luis
So we have a
Suarez.
breakthrough.
Alors
Now,
là,
how will things develop
Le
from here?
numéro 15.
I just think this has
Le
been a
numéro
lesson in
23.
character, togetherness and
Attention,
composure. I think
changement.
most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Schneider. Pass is coming off in Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps
That
additionnel.
is doing no harm at all. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Maldini. Oh, this looks sharp. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Pirlo. Looking for the runner. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game.
Իրա անտենը որ բարձր է, բեսան զգացն է տալի։ Ախ, սրանց դեմ ես սենց դաժան ոնց կխաղամ։ GG bro, GG. Thank you for game. Օր մեր տակտիկա եմ դզում։ Այստեղ ստոպ։ Առաջ վինգեր չունեմ, ես նորմալ։ Վիլյուսը չունեմ բել է ախպերս, որ ունենայք խաղցնեի։ Նավ թող սենց մնա հլա։ Quick ենք խաղում, ոչ մեկին ոչի բան չենք տալի։ Օր առաջի դիվիզիոն էր։ Քասին Փաշա։ Որ մեկերով տեղն արա։ Ուզում ավիրի։ Փորձենք հələ տեսնենք ինչ կգա գլխներս։
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much
Hello,
riding on
everybody,
it,
and
but
welcome
it is
to
equally
today's
clear
match.
and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
Քասին Փաշա, էլի, հա։
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The
Պասը
noise is
դլինչ
quite something.
արագությամբ
You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. He's having a go!
He really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Collier.
Լավ
Neymar.
կոլերը չկա։
Keeper's ball. Lizarazu promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he spark a counter here? Well timed, excellent interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Alexander-Arnold. Rummenigge. And the finish!
Oh no!
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever
Ոնց
idea
որ վար
to lift it
տակտիկա
into his
չի։
path.
Xbox-ի ապերա։
And he cuts without a supply. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Passes short and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lizarazu shapes to shoot. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Gerrard usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
He's looking to set free a runner. And the flag has
Oh,
stayed
no.
down.
Չհասակը, 5 պաշտպան հով։
Now it's Shevchenko. Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous.
Օրեն շլովներ
Nedved
պատպատես,
has a
ես
lot to the
եմ գոհում։
possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Տարանք։ Արար լավ։
Third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Nedved. And here's Shevchenko. Cleared without complication. And they're back on the ball again. Nice sequence of passes this. Conte getting on for a third of the way through the game. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kasim Pasha applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and of course the discipline, because it has to be with
Լավ
everyone.
անում
It can't
պաշտպան
be with
վերլուց
one or two.
տակտիկանը։
If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
And it was so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Cantona, Messi, and the shots!
Օրը լավ կպրես։ Բարբար, ինչ տրեմ է, հով, հին գասպերինին է։
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed
That's
to
a
fashion a
fantastic.
fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Kasim Pasha have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He is just caressing the ball. Alexander-Arnold into the middle. Cleared away.
Լավներ։
Gerrard running with the ball.
Սխալ որոշում։
Messi. And he welcomes it in.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Collar is flagged offside.
Տենց հադարեն գերն այսել եմ ներվնելու չեմ ջոգում ոնց խաղան է ճիշտ է մեն ազուս պիտի սովորում խաղան
Got 5 minutes till half time. And that is as far as they're going to go. Good
Ացինք,
looking ball.
մի հատ է
And that could
գոլ,
set him on his way. He is through here. Has a goal! And he hits the net.
չի
And
լուք
that's it again in double quick time.
արակ
That
պասը
really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Kasim Pasha
There will
are
be 1
doing
minute
very
added time.
nicely, thank you. Big chance! And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
օրը
And it's half-time here.
վատ
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Collar! pace, but
Ach, but
not
I'm an inch
quite the end
apart
product
from my
required.
Muller
deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Messi. Gerrard. Vieira.
Let's
Shevchenko. Conte. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pirlo.
Արախիես է դրան էլի տալի։
And that's a superb... Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Kasim Pasha with the corner. There first. They've played it short.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Turan. Almost not gone well. Rummenigge.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Alexander-Arnold got a long way forward to join the attack.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He's looking wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Davis attempts a clearance.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that was vital. Conte. Shifted it to the flank. Izarazu. Defending was strong and firm. Cantona, 2 assists to his credit already. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rummenigge, brilliantly cut out. It's really well cleared. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cantona. Played back in. He gets big! It just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Vieira. And it's Gerrard. Pirlo. Conte. Izarazu. And he's managed to get free.
Արա լավ, արա դու ոչ խարչես արա։
Get it clear. Well, they've got it again. It's Pirlo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's crossed into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Passing nice and neat. Oh, shooting chance! He can get that clear. Nedved. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Can he get onto this? And the ball's a good one here. Shot a goal! He's scored!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
And it's Nedved.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He won't be happy with that one. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Nedved. Cantona.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Это шансы.
Gently done. Shevchenko looking to get on the end of this. Well read. The danger is averted.
2 added minutes
A lot of
have been
space here,
indicated.
a real opportunity.
Izarazu. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Առաջը բռնեց
And we're
Նեյմարը։
done. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but
Nice.
alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd
Բայց
goal.
էսի վատ տակտիկա չի նեցա։ Սամասվալ են անում։ Մեկ 8 5 7 8 5 4 Ադե մեր հետի կապերը լավ ալնելու, մի պլավնի խաղալու ենք նեցա։ Մեր համար առանձին հոստ է սարքվում։ Ինչ վերցնք, փոխենք արժ։ Ինչ պոլիպիս մինգյալ եմ, Օմյո պտի վերցես էլ է, օմյոն ամենը լավ է։ Այ գիտես ես բան եմ, էլի կրեպկի տակտիկաս բռնցրել եմ։
So welcome one and all to a picturesque
Make a
evening
length
here.
sentence
A
with
clear
me.
night, all the ingredients for a showcase game.
Այս սենց կլինի խաղան, որ բացվում, էսի լավ տակտիկա է։ Շատ լավ
And
տակտիկա։
nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Մի սաղ աշխատում է թայմինգներով տոշնի։ Գտտսնում է սպասը չոտքի եթում է, պետ չի վրցնել
And here's
ֆուտբոլիստը։
Neymar.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he was alert to it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Beckham. Maldini cuts out the pass. Aim forwards.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
That has been cut short. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game.
It's Pirlo!
Orange love Hammond.
Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckham. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gently done. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Still goalless at the moment. Quality ball. Darwin. Conte. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Conte. And it's Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Neymar. There's the hit!
Sol blakët shmejtë lamin.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. Recife. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Përteci.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That has not gone well. And he goes cross-field. Pedri. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Pedri. Ball driven towards the far post.
Mutavara.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Lizarazu. And it's Conte. Pirlo. Now it's Messi. And it's Beckham. Messi.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Pinches it off him. Gently done. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It's run loose here. Xabi Alonso. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Rummenigge. And the counter is on. It's a pretty loose pass. He's played it back. Pedri. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Conte. Collier. Oh, it's a sweet ball there.
that goal there.
Just off target.
Ah, be, Sampayman.
Dixon. Conte. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates.
Allah after.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Pirlo. Collar. Xabi Alonso. Pedri.
Բռնում է, հա։
But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient
This
amongst the
guy's
supporters will
first.
feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So your views on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Deep line.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Conte. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Ինչ է սանում
He won't reach that.
Sport Recife clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Has a goal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Conte.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Conte. And here's Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Público presente na
Well, you
partida
thought
de
that was
hoje.
going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
29.830 espectadores.
Oh, good take in a good area. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, super ball. There's the shot.
Բա,
They've done
ասմալ բան է։
There's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
it. Recife have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Lizarazu. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Collier.
Չփխենգը։
Oh, he's managed to get
Ara
himself
lăstă, ara.
offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
substituição no time do Sport Recife.
So, time for
Okay.
changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa
Change being
7.
made here,
Camisa
presumably to
10.
tighten their defence.
Look,
Camisa
only time will
13.
tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly and it needed that.
Camisa 20.
And now the hit!
Camisa 21.
And again the keeper stands strong.
Այդ օպշնական տակտիկ է նախ բերես
But you
ապնավլենից
get
հետո
to appreciate
ընդփոխում
just how good that save was.
Bastoni gets it away.
Արա,
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
դժնոց արա, այս ինչա կատարում։
And it's Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Beckham proves too strong. The referee's awarded a free kick. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Corner number 4 coming up here. Drogba is there and he can get that clear. And he gets rid in a hurry. And they've got rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. Driving through the middle. And he has been fouled there. And this an opportunity to pull level. Pirlo is behind this one. Neymar! It's anyone's ball now. Five minutes left on the clock.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he cuts out the supply. Maldini.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge, and that interception
Ah,
was
la.
most... And
Գրիր,
that's
ապեր, գրիր։
it. Like a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very
Դարել եմ նու, բարա։
No shortage of endeavour, effort,
Вообще
at
չեմ
times
կարող խաղամ։ Երեք բայց ցենտր էր, է ցերեկը։ Արի մի հատ ռևանշ եմ պահանջում։ Գեշ։ Ադե դեսա գիտեմ։ Ոստը չեմ հարմարցնում բռնուսնամ։ Չէ, արա, ես ինչ եմ անում։ Սպասի մի հատ դզեմ կպնենք։ Օրո։ Այսի չես գրի։ Արջ կա։ Okay, պայմանավորվա։
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Nga ողջույն տակտիկով եմ
Matchday noise
մենակ
at this
խաղալու
place is truly
That's a
special.
coffin
The
and
pride, the
metal,
passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game, his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Conte. It's Pedri. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cannavaro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bastoni. Priol gets across to intercept that. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. It's Neymar! And
That's
he's done it!
Yeah, I call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, a breakthrough already.
eFootball 26 է հելացել, նա այդպես տարբեր ֆուտբոլներ է։
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Quarter of an hour played. Threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Neymar. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Recife looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nedved.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rummenigge is flagged offside.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Messi. Oh, it's Beckham. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rijkaard. And it's Beckham. He's got to go.
Մեսսիկո է իրանում,
And collective
ու
relief
տոտուների
on
սիրուն է
the faces of the
դավեքները։
defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
That has ended up in no man's land. Beckham.
Great feat, that.
He is through here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Conte. That's played into space. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rijkaard. He's played him through. Neymar. Now there's a... Can he finish? He scores!
Neymar.
2 up now, and they are cruising. That was a given. It always was.
Աչում եմ
all
աղբերս մեկ,
engineered, Peter,
հողը
by
չունեմ
some
իսկի որ
smart
բան
running
տամ,
and
սկիլ
movement.
տամ։
That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. No, he's not getting any further than that. Dixon.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Decent hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see.
Belts one.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Beckham. And it's Messi. Pedri. And they win it back again.
Վերջ,
Referee's had a look,
առաջիկայում։
and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game.
Ah,
Peppered with goals.
hi.
You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the
Եթե
second half.
առանձին ուրիշ պակով գա, կարելի է
Changes made
գուլի
by neither side
փոխել
from what we
հենց։
understand.
Գուլիտը
Pedri. Some resolute defending there.
ամենալավ հաղթակողն է, ամենալավ կիսապաշտպանն է,
Winning running on one side,
ամենալավ
brilliant defense on the
հենակետայինն է։
other.
Ուր դե դնես ոնց
Well, it didn't
զարկեսնես
look good for a while,
ամենալավն է։
but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Գուլիտ։
Rijkaard. Beckham. Pirlo. Pedri. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Xabi Alonso really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Now it's Messi. An instinctive...
Գուլիտ օրը մեջ դիմագը մտավ։
No mistake!
Ջոգի,
They've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes
No,
in those
Google
areas
has
are
that.
O
very punishable.
público
The
presente
Seafain
na
give
partida
themselves
de
a fighting
hoje,
chance. Back in with a shout.
28.997
It's Beckham.
espectadores.
Oh, good read.
That was well
գվծվեց։
played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. And that is as far as they're going to go. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar, can he get away here? Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Neymar, good spot, he's seen the run. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckham. The ball has bounced loose now. Brilliantly cut out. Xavi Alonso. Darwin. Pedri. Neymar. Beckham.
Բաղ ուրիշ ձև աշխատում է, սա։
Pirlo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And again the keeper stands strong. And we have our very first corner. Nunez with the clearance. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Decent progress down the left. He's got away.
Տտտա իր ուժով ես սխալ եմ
It's
պաշտպանում։
Beckham. And he's managed to get through. Can he finish? Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Beckenbauer.
Allah
It'll be
վարա։
a throw-in. That has not gone well. Messi, he's found a way through. Triol, and that is a little undercooked. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Maradona։
Rijkaard. Pirlo. Neymar. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Messi. Well, nicely intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Ned. Can he put it away? He's got a goal!
Ապուշ խաղադար է ապներվային անում։
And they are cruising away.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Շատ վատ խաղադար է։
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Out towards the flank. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Xavi Alonso. Thuram spots it and
good.
intercepts.
Դրտիր։
And he is going into that little black book.
Շատ պաս խաղացել երևի։ Դա անհատական անցումները նրանց նման են, պես չի
And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This one was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours.
Նա բզբզամ մի քիչ մի 2-3 հատ խաղամ հերնա։ Արա հա դենգեր ես զգում եմ որ այն չեմ կարում խաղամ, ուրիշ է դառը։ Սրան այնքան դաբլ թա Այնքան դաբլ թաչեր ու բաներ է անում, կայֆոտ ֆինտերեր էթում։ Համե վաշի բան չի լում։ GG Ոչ կարում եմ պաշտպան, դա ո՞ր սիթինգների մեջ ինչ-որ մի բան կա։ Ռոզի ոչի բանը չկա։ Նորություն։ Ալավ տուֆտիկի չեմ կրվեն հենց հա Xbox-ի երրորդ տեղն էր։ Էլ է։ Արա էլի մի հատ Steam-ի հայսի լավ Steam-ի 100 քանիսը տենց պայքարի նշույլներ թողում է։ Glory to Artsotska։ Ինչ Artsotska։ Փորձենք։ Ոչ ֆինտերն է այնպես, այն վաղվա պես աշխատում, ոչ ֆինես դրիբլինգն է աշխատում այն վաղվա պես։ Դաժանություն է, դաժանություն։
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Nedved touches it back.
Oros double touch.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Davids to Barella.
Լավ նախբեր ես բեսան պիտասպերում։ Կարևորը քոզի հարմար ծիլերով խաղում է։
Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Nice sequence of passes this.
Լովներ, բայց Մալդինին ամենալավն է։
Neymar, and it's Neymar.
Արա տեն արենք աշկից պետք է օթերով տանք, ոչ թե գետնային պասեր տանք այդ վիճակներով, հələ պետք է փորձի։
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Օրը լավ փախցրեց, պրոստը սխալ պաս տվեց, Մեսի անցավ։
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cannavaro calmly anticipates.
They want to be quick
I
here. It's
love
breakaway
that.
time.
Barella plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one, tries a shot!
Oh.
And he was there to get a
Love
vital touch.
Perdevanke.
Actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool
Ciș
with their
da,
first
bă.
corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Forlan, and here's Mohamed Salah. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Ատոլի պասերի ուժը
There
պետք է
is a look
ճիշտ
that says it
տաս։
all. A piercing stare. There's the shot!
Խփեց Սարան, խփեց
And he's
Օվենը։
only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Dieter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mohamed Salah lets Owen, and he's found a way past. And Owen! Neymar,
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. Maldini, Rijkaard, oh good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mohamed Salah, Beckham. Cannavaro.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nedved. Rijkaard. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. Neymar. Oh, he's found him in space. He's
Ronaldo, մանր պասեր,
taken goal. They have done it.
առանց R1-ի։
Equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that
Արա
defense
պետք է
in utter
դրիբլինգ վաբշե
confusion.
չարվի։
Can he put it away?
Անգամից շուտ։
Massive goal. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Owen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Liverpool go into the lead. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. That was good alertness. Referee's given a throw.
Աղբերներ վրասալամ ներվանալու օպշիով, բայց
Forlan chasing after him.
աշխատում եմ
Has been indicated.
էմոցիաներս
And there's
պահեմ։
green grass ahead of him. Oh, such a clever touch. We are
Դե
in
գիտեմ, որ իմ մեղքով էլ է էլի աղբերն, հենց է ես լիքը բան չգիտեմ, որ չի ստացվում մոտս։
Mohamed Salah has a goal! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That, and we've reached half-time.
Ինչ անեմ, արա, ինչ անեմ, չեմ ջոգում։ Ամենավաց թրիմն էր էսի։ Պատմության մեջ։ Սաղ կրվան
The
կարա։
action is back on the way.
look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back
Ոչի
into
բան
the
չեմ
game, they can't
հասկանում,
afford to
ոնց
slip
է
up
պետք
and
տալ,
concede
ինչ է
another.
պետք
The next
անել արա։
goal becomes crucial.
Այսինքն կպցնեմ, հազիվ,
In with the
ու խլվեմ։
challenge. Davids with the foul. Rijkaard couldn't squeeze it
Արասկի
through.
պասերը չի անցնում, արա։
And that's a good
Արա
ball.
դե ինչ դուս, հազիվ
The
մեկ
assistant
նորմալ
referee
հերով
rightly gives him
եկարցել։
offside.
Հա, բան չա։
Khan sends that a long way. No, that's been intercepted. Nedved.
Տոլիս ծիլերն եմ սխալ դնում, ստե ուրիշ ձև է։
And here's Owen. And the ball's a good one here. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Mohamed Salah plays it short. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through. Beckham. Oh, super ball. Some really good ball movement.
Արա սատ տեսնում են արա։
And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles.
Սա
And I think we just
աղփագ
see
է,
the proof.
խոսքի իմ տվածները։
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Liverpool blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. He rises! Harmlessly behind. Oh no, this does not look good. And the shots!
Հա, լուրջ է։ Հումները էսի չմեքն։
Back within touch. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So, chance to finish. Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly
Strafne
when defending
Academy.
against, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Ախպեր խոսքի օրկեստրան զիբիլա դարեստը։ Պիրլը չի էթում առաջ ախպեր խոսքի միշտ դեմը մի հոգու պակաս ունենում եմ որ պաս խաղամ միշտ փակ գալնում։ Իսկ այն վաղ դեթում էր Պիրլոն։ Դաժե ԴՄՖ-ի վաղ բեսան առաջ էր էթում։ Այս նույն տակտիկով։
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for options.
Լալստե արա։
Mohamed Salah, he's shifting through the gears here.
Այդ ինչ ուժեղ թայմինգով է աշխատում իր մոտ։
Well, this man's contribution
What
is,
a
as you would
shitty
expect,
motion,
proving
man.
terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring.
Appi.
Now the finish! Well read, and the danger is averted. Nedved powering forward here. Rummenigge. Beckham. And it's Nesta. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Mohamed Salah. A lovely bit of skill. Looking tidy in possession here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Ռումինիգե դու էլ top հարցակ տողես։
Forwards and with intent. And that has left him in a heap. Mohamed Salah, he is through here. He is just caressing the ball. Davids. Back into the middle. Nice one too, very nice. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Ոչ մի պաշ չի եթում։
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Referee looks at his watch and blows his
Զիբիլանոց
whistle.
արա։
In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running.
Եթե կախվեմ ինչ անեմ։ Դենգեր։ Կային level position game փոխենք։ Խաղացողները ուրիշ ձև են էթում, այն վաղ orchestra-ն DMF է դնում բանին։ Պիրլոյն, արա ինքան էս պրիատնի էր էթում առաջ գալի։ Մի CMF-ում դնում չի բացվում խոսքի, պասա տալի էթումը հետ իրա տեղը։ Որ մեջտեղի մի ֆուտբոլիստը վեճնի պակասում են, որ միշտ մի պաս չի հերիքում մեջտեղը խաղարկելուց։ Ադե սրանք գրեմ է հարցետի չեմ մեծ չխոսամ կարող բռնի սպանը, բայց ամիստե խաղ տեստելու բան չկա։ Դիմա նորմալ սապերնի կլինի, որ ջոգնցվի։ Մի բան փոխվում է, թե չէ խաղից մեջ։ Եկա բոտ եմ, չեմ կարում խաղալ։ Noob մեռնում եմ։
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Señoras y
Without a
señores,
doubt, it is the
bienvenidos
week's
al
most
partido de
eagerly
hoy.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started.
Այդ possession-ով
That's a foul.
Պիրլոն
Yeah,
էթում է
referee's given
առաջ։
it.
Այս պաշտպանությունը սա գեշ բացվում։
That was travelling.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his
Ինչ
tactical
հանգիստ է
versatility
ինքը
means
պաս են խաղում։
centre-back, full-back.
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Ալալալալա։ Չներվենանում եմ այսօր չեմ
I
խաղալու։
wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Լրիվ ուրիշ աշխարհից խաղ է։
Turan. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Pirlo. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Hernandez.
Panama clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be
Օր օր
with a
օր
real
օր
cutting
լավ
edge.
ոչ։
Rummenigge. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Stood up well to him there. Belletti. Pedri.
Արա ասկի որ գնդակ գալիս է մոտ։
Camavinga.
90+ դրիբլինգ ունեցող ֆուտբոլիստը քի է այդքան առաջ գցում է
Just
գնդակը
eases him
արա։
off the ball. And it's Rijkaard.
Հլնայ։ Առանց առնետի է այդքան գնում։
It's a pretty loose pass. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Nice sequence of passes this. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pirlo. It's Pirlo!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Maldini proves just a little bit too
Very
strong.
nice.
Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner.
Որց եմ աղբերս հեսա, աղբեր չեմ կարում գնդակ խլեմ, ես պրեսինգ չեմ կարում անել։
Deftly away. And now the hit! No, he's missed it.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Yeah. The goal here would be
Երեք ասում է լավն է,
just
լավն
before
է,
the break.
լավն է, բայց
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's
լավ
Belletti.
շչիլ եմ խաղան, ընդհանրապես։
Here's Vieira. Endrick, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And he was alert to it. Rijkaard. And that's been won straight back into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Rummenigge. Endrick. Pedri. Now it's Neymar. Endrick. Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Baggio.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, played right into his path. Pedri! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Pedri can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Camavinga. Can he latch on to this? That is good alertness. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Neymar. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way. Camavinga. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That's a good ball played into space. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rummenigge.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 72.306.
Triol. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Endrick. Bebeto. And Bebeto!
Nervերս ներվայնացնում են։
cambio en el campo de juego. Número 16. Número 4. Entran número
That is
10.
lovely.
Messi. Número 23. Se está realizando un cambio.
Platini. He's tried one. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Hala direkt բայց sense չէր
Has
խաղերեք
taken on too much there.
Normal
That isn't one of the
number
areas
for
he thrives on.
Bebeto going face to face with his great rival. Platini. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's quick to snatch it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that certainly packs a punch. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bebeto. Platini. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Տարեք մտկպցնենք խփենք արա Շտրաֆ
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Բիրնով խփի արա գոնե Էսյանից աչոք վերենք շատ խայտարակ վիճակ է
So what can they conjure from this one?
Ասենց բաներից խփեմ բայց ում է պետք որ խաղ չկա խոսի Զրոյա զիբիլ են դառը
Gem! Finally the breakthrough.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have our breakthrough.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue.
Can he finish? Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's got to be in here. Bebeto! He should have put that one away.
Bebeto really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
That's Bebeto.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Hernandez.
Կողի
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, good ball. That has been knocked clear.
Panama need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And he was quick to react. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Platini.
compensación.
And it's Baggio. Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira. He's found a way through. Hernandez. And they've got rid.
ում է պետք
And there goes the
Անջվում եմ
final whistle.
հազարի
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separate.
Չէ հելանք ժողովուրդը լվաղը կարող սթրի մեջ անեմ լնակ ում հետ չի լում խաղը Դառը սթրիմ խաղը մի քիչ ջոգեմ ինչա ոնց է ինչա կատարվում Գնացինք բարի գիշեր ձեզ ապրեք շատ ներվային ախմախ սթրիմ էր այսօր Դե գնացի բարի գիշեր ձեզ լավ եղեք